Welcome back to another video, folks. We're feeling a lot better than ourselves. We're still not quite right, but Sharon's just doing a bit of washing or hanging out. How are you, baby?
I'm good.
You getting there?
I'd say I'm back to normal now. I've got a bit of headache this morning, but that's it.
Yeah, you've been swimming a couple of times, didn't you?
I've been swimming most of the week, love.
Right, we're going to do a little bit of work in the garden, folks, and I'm also going to do a little bit of outside cooking, because Frank likes to, when he's out going for a walk, he likes to bring sticks home, doesn't he, Sharon?
Oh, I say every single time.
And you can't throw them away because he gets the ump.
Now it's acorns, and I've got hundreds of acorns over this
Yeah,
wall.
anyway, so at the front of our house, there's a pile of sticks. Well, I've brought them into the garden now, and I thought what I'll do...
But don't tell Frank.
Yeah, he don't know about that
yet.
yet.
He's not noticed, actually,
He's not noticed, Sharon.
No.
But I'm going to break them up into small bits. I've got this little box stove. I forget what it's called now, but you just fill it up with twigs. And I thought we'd just cook a couple of sausages up and a bit of a couple of eggs maybe, and just have something on this morning, because it's nice out here now. It's a little bit fresh, mind you. So I'm going to cut the grass first, then we're going to do a little bit of a cook up, and then we're going to hopefully try and prune that tree down which I told you about, our plum tree. I've got the little chainsaw now, and we've also got one to give away as well. So let's get on with it. I'll cut the grass first, and I'll come back to you in a minute while Sharon's
In fact,
tinkering about. What?
we've got oak tree growing in different places, little oak trees.
Yeah, well...
Can you let us know, does vinegar kill it? I read somewhere, I'm sure, but I wasn't sure if that was like for trees. If there is, I can put them down.
Oh, I've never heard that one, Sharon.
Yeah, I'm sure I read somewhere vinegar.
They grow so quick, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, anyway, we're going to get on now. Grass is a bit long, so I'm going to get that sorted out. We need to do that first because the bin for the green waste comes tomorrow morning, so we need that out and about. So I'm going to get on with that. I'll see you in a minute. Oh, well, I just had a... Stop it, Shell. I'll do it. I'll do it, baby. You ain't giving it a go, aren't you?
I'm always cutting the grass.
I know, but I said I'd do it, didn't I?
Yeah, but you've been busy.
I've been busy. One of my mates come round. He's got an e-bike, and he wanted a little bit of work doing to it, so I've just done that for him. And I come out here, she started cutting the bleeding grass, folks. Right, I'll get on with it, and I'll see you in a minute. Oh well, here you go. Looks like it's coming over a bit cloudy, but I've got it cut in time. I say a bit cloudy. I don't think... No, it's not a bit cloudy, is it? What am I talking about? Look, it's just a bit of a coolness in the air, folks. All right, that's that filled up. Let's get that round the front of the house. I don't know how pensioners get on with moving these heavy bloody things about if they've got them in their garden, because I can do it all right, but I mean, imagine someone a bit frowler, or a lot frowler, would really struggle with this. They're quite a big old thing to manoeuvre, you know. Hello, baby. Ah, I forgot the key. Well done. It's like you knew, Sharon.
I'm your wife.
Of course you are. You can open it for me.
Read your mind, baby.
You stay there, Merlin. All right, let's get that through there. He's pretty good normally. He does stay there. Right, let's just shut that gate so he can't get out. Stay there, Perrier. I noticed he's put a hole in that fence again, Sharon.
I know.
Can you hold that? Oh, wait there.
I did ask him when he's putting his slug cabin up, but...
Oh.
Well, shed. His Royal Highness.
Oh, Jimmy.
Why is it on me?
Hey, it's not on you.
It was on me, how's it on me?
Let's get this out the front. Hey, this is a heavy old thing to move, isn't it?
I know, when I've moved it. I know, all right.
Yeah, pensioners I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's us.
No, it's not.
I know, as Diane says from Boatheads on Tour, part-time pensioners. But a lot of them, if you can let them know, they will come in your drive and collect them.
Right.
They will do. Just get it done with the council.
Right.
Any bin, that is.
Any bin?
That's this area anyway.
Yeah.
I can't speak for other councils.
I know, baby. Right.
I've got a right headache.
I had one this morning when I got up. Merlin got me up at 6 o'clock this morning, folks, or 6:05, to let him out. And what he does, because my laptop's right next to the bed, he nudges the mouse, and then the screen comes on. And that's his way of telling me that he wants to go out.
Good old
But he
Merlin.
can do that at 3 o'clock in the morning, Sharon, can't he?
Yeah, he usually does it to me,
Yeah.
so I'm quite happy he started doing it to you.
Right, that's phase one done. Right, I'm going to go outside now.
How good them gates still look. Look.
I know. Well, that's a powder coating, isn't it?
That's great, job.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think they were
I know they're a bit
same gates.
spider webby at the moment, folks, but
Time of year, though.
they was powder coated, as you probably well know. And now, literally, yeah, probably 1960s design, Sharon.
Yeah,
Isn't they?
fantastic.
Right, let's get in the garden. Let's cook a couple of sausages
Go on and look,
and
look,
an
look
egg.
that.
Oh, hello. You have the keys. I don't need the key, do I?
I'll go back in that door.
Go in. See you in a minute. Right, here we go. this is what I've got. This is what you call a firebox stove. It's ideal for camping, or if you don't want to carry any anything around with you. This thing actually folds flat like that, goes into a packet, then that clips on there. I know mine's a bit dirty, but it's actually made out of stainless steel, and it's obviously it doesn't rust, I don't think, although it looks like it's gone a bit rusty to me, but there you go. But that's that. So ideal. A little bit of weight behind it, to be honest with you, but it's all right. But as I say, if you're out in the wilderness and you've got no fuel or anything like that, you just drop that inside like that grill, and that's your base. And then this acts as a tray for the ashes. So that goes under there like that. Then you've got these sides that come up to act as a windbreak, and you've also got these little little rods there that can sit across there, and you can put a frying pan or a kettle or something like that in there. Likely you can, if you've got a flask or something, you can poke these inside like that, and that way if you've got like a kettle that stands in there, you can stand it in there on them. But the fire is built underneath there, obviously, so we're going to take these out for the moment. We don't need them in yet because I've got to get the thing going first. And I'm cheating a little bit because I've got a couple of these little fire lighters here, so I'm just going to try and light one of these first. Always handy to have something like this, I suppose. This is never a good thing, trying to light something, you know, out in the open. Once it goes, it should be okay. Let's get it out of the... I'll just put that in there. That is a light. Then I'll get my little twigs from Frank's collection. These should be all nice and dried out now, and just drop these on there, and hopefully they'll catch. I'm hoping. So I'll just break up a few of the smaller ones first. As I say, hopefully they'll catch. There we go. So this is okay at the moment because there's no wind here. But you can imagine if you're out in the woods and it's really belting down. This is where, as I said to you, we use the power bank now and the induction hob. So I'm going to get this going first. Just let that tick along. Get some proper flames, but you don't really want to be cooking when it's up in the air, the flames, because that'll put all black soot under your frying pan and all that. So you should let it fire out and then settle down into embers. So I'm going to let that go for a minute, folks, and I'll come back to you in a minute. There you go, baby. Brought it out for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to, because I know what you're like, you'll put that hot thing on my glass.
Oh no, Sharon, I've already catered for that. Look, we got a backup board below, there's an air gap below that as well.
Yeah, but I'm on about the frying pan.
I would say we're cooking on gas, but we're not, are we?
No, it stinks as well.
Well, that's only the wood burning, love. Just pretend that you're out in the wilderness now with me. We're starving, we've been foraging, we foraged a few sausages and a couple of eggs.
It's Sunday and it's 2 o'clock and I'm getting on with my Sunday roast. Let's bring you to reality.
You can't do that, Sharon. Unbelievable. You've let the blinking side down now. They all know. Yeah, there we go. Look, way too high, folks. Merlin's chasing shadows. Look. Merlin, stop it. So I've got to let that burn down a little bit before I introduce the frying pan and the eggs. What you got there?
You've even nicked your grandson's plate. I was getting ready for his Sunday dinner.
Oh, was you? Let me have a sit down. But isn't it nice, though? This is lovely, this is. Just a few scraps of wood. Come over here, baby, we can't see you. Just a few scraps of wood, taken from the garden. Well, Frank's brought them in the house. Yeah. But we've got loads of that bracken and stuff like that, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
And one thing we have got is a blinking massive amount of acorns in the garden, Sharon.
I know, that's why the grass pick them up.
I know. That's the only way you can do it, really, is with the lawnmower. But we're going all right. Come next to me, baby.
No, I don't want to smell on me so much.
Oh,
you can have it all.
I know. Well, we can have a dip in the lake over there, because we're out in the wilderness, you see.
I think the smoke's gone to his head. I
think certain woods are okay. I think your oaks and all that are okay. But when we've done it before and I've used wood from like conifers and stuff like that, that smokes a lot, and that's what gives you all the smoke around your frying pan, I think. But I mean, you can obviously cook on that now, but obviously you've got no control over the heat. Whereas when it burns down a little bit, you've got more control over embers, sort of thing, you know. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Getting that autumn feeling in the air now.
Time's that's burnt down. I'll be coming out of his Sunday dinner.
No, it's 2 o'clock now.
Yeah, I said 3.
Is it still 3 o'clock?
I've got to go and check the pork. It's in the slow cooker.
When we started coming out here and doing some work at it, it was 12:30, folks. And I said, when's dinner going to be ready? But obviously I've done some work for my mate, Tom.
Grass.
Cut the grass. Done a bit of editing. So yeah, that's how your day slips away from you. Before you know it, it's dinner time and I'm out here cooking a brunch. But I don't want to eat it, I don't think, if it's that near, Sharon.
Well, you don't need all them sausages then, do you?
Well, you can always have them cold in the fridge, can't you? I'll cook them anyway. I probably don't need to cook the eggs, do I?
No.
So, a little slight change of plan, folks. Right, that heat is really hot there. So, as you can see, starting to burn down into embers now.
Watch them flows of that
I know, nearly got it then, didn't they? So, once they go down just a little bit more, and all you do then, you just introduce the odd stick now and again, and that will bring the flames up again. But yeah, it's a good little box stove. I can't remember the name of it. It come from America. I ordered this many years ago from America, and they wasn't available around it. I think we can put it. Of course, yeah. Go on, I'll let you get involved. Get it on there. Don't forget them little bits on there are just sitting on there. So just be a bit gentle with it. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Get a little bit of lard in there, baby.
No knife.
Hey?
You got no knife?
No. Well, we're in the wild, Chow.
Looks like it.
You say you don't like outdoor cooking.
I don't.
I've got you involved again, haven't I?
Yeah.
Go on, whack them in, baby.
Oh, it's sizzling.
Is it getting a sizzle, is it?
Not.
Ain't it?
Let's
We'll do when the frying pan warms up. Here we go. Look at that, look. Lovely old job. Happy day. Yeah, I won't need the eggs. You can take them back in, Shell.
Don't want to encourage the flies.
No. Flies? No blink flies here, Shell.
Oh, they will be when they smell the food.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this wood I'm using is oak because it's not smoking up like I've used before. There we go. Getting the old colour on them now. Just got to keep them sticks topped up.
Come on, this side. Smoke's not
Come and sit here, baby. Okay. I don't know. It seems that everywhere where I sit, the smoke goes. Because we got pork for dinner. Sharon's hit the nail on the head. She said, well, I can put a couple of sausages on my plate as well. Which is nice. Which is pork, Sharon?
Yep. That's your dinner. You can stick what you like.
I can put what I like on it, Sharon. I normally do, don't I?
I mean, if my jars of piccalilli were ready, there's a chance.
Oh,
that on
don't.
it,
I would have.
Not ready yet.
Nah, we've done them a week ago now, folks. Yep. Well, no, it's not quite a week, is it?
Week Monday. Tomorrow. Week tomorrow.
Yeah. Merlin, away.
They say, 2 weeks if you are going to make it, but
yeah,
I usually like to leave until Christmas.
Yeah, and they will mature lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't sell them, folks, so we've had a few people ask if they'll send us one, but we can't do that, obviously.
So simple to do, and it's nice when you do it, and then you look in the cupboard and you think, I've made them. And
a lot of them are doing it. A lot of them are making it, Sharon.
Makes my husband happy. His auntie and uncle used to love them, but they're not with us no more. And, they used to say, "Oh, you're going to do your piccalilli."
Yeah.
But Tracy's a great fan of my piccalilli.
Of course she is.
I don't know if the kids might even like it.
As I say, it does pong when you make it, but that's only the vinegar smell, and it does go, doesn't it? Actually, it goes pretty quickly. Actually, to be honest with you.
Like the candles as well. It just takes the smell off it a bit. It actually had gone by the next day, which is unusual because Jimmy said it don't smell no more, which was quite surprising.
Look at them, look.
And another thing I do when I'm cutting the onions, I do it in water.
Oh,
takes the smell away from you.
Well, so you eyes.
Yeah. So then I have them on the side, then I just chop them up straight away. But peel them and chop them in the water is a lot simpler.
What a lovely day. It's autumn. Well, it's not autumn yet, is it officially? Is it the end of October? I can't remember when autumn officially comes in, or is it the end of September? I don't know.
I think it's the end of September. Well, the leaves are starting to drop now.
Yeah, we're noticing that, folks.
Yeah.
What have you got here?
Just a little bit off the end.
Pork.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good, baby.
I'll go and cut that now. You've got a clean plate there for the sausages.
I know. Merlin, look, now. I think we're done, folks. I think we're done. Let's get these out there. Look at these, look. Look at them, perfect, look. Let's put them on the plate. Now, I would be breaking the eggs in here normally, but dinner time is right upon us, so I'm going to taste one of these now. Put that over there. I'll let that burn down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cooked all the way through, look. Lovely. So simple to do. And it's not a matter of going indoors and cooking it in the air fryer. Sharon said you could have cooked them in the air fryer by now, but it's just the fun you can have cooking outside. It's lovely, I love it. Some people do, some people don't. Let's have a go at this. Oh, that's only a cheap sausage, but I'm going to finish that one off. Take these other three inside. Get ready for my dinner. So see you in a minute. Right, next day again, baby. And it's time to tackle that tree we've got in our garden, the Victoria plum tree, I think it is.
It is a Victoria plum tree.
It's grown way out of proportion now. We meant to do it last year, but ideally we should be doing it in October, but the weather's turned a bit now. It's a bit colder now, Sharon, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't think it's growing anymore. There's been about a handful of plums that have come off it, but anyway, let's show you what we got here to do the job. So we've got this SeeSii. It's a cordless mini chainsaw. As you can see there, it comes with two, believe it or not, two, Sharon. Yes, two.
Yes.
21-volt batteries with little indicators on. As you can see, it's got a full charge, that one. You went to charge them up, didn't you? And you said
they both come for full charge.
Yeah. So this is the box it comes in. You get a set of goggles with it, a set of gloves. I'm not too sure whether they'll be rated for chainsaws, but it's in there anyway. You've got your power adapter. They also give you a spare chain as well. It's a 1/4-inch, 6-inch chain, 1/4 by 6-inch chain. As I say, you get the two batteries, you get a little screwdriver for adjusting, you get your manual, and basically that's it. Now, you've got to oil this, as with every chainsaw. You hold that, Sharon.
Hair on it.
Yeah, you hold that. So what you've got here is this little chamber here, which you just unscrew. They give you a little plastic bottle, but you've got to buy your own chainsaw oil, which I've got in the log cabin because we've got a petrol chainsaw, and all you literally do is you fill that up, obviously, and then you just fill up your...
So that sort of amount in that bottle will be the right amount for that, was it?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm just going to squirt it in.
That me being a female would be the sort of thing I'd want to know.
Yeah, well, maybe. But you just, literally, just inject that oil into your little chamber there. Yeah, that's probably going to do you one session, I would imagine. So that's that on there. You just put the lid back on. So
is this a sort of thing, each session you'd have to sort of top that
up?
Right, okay.
Because that lubricates your chain.
Right, okay.
And then you've got this little vacuum pump there thing, which I think
like the lawnmower. See, I know that one.
Just like the lawnmower, yeah, and that pushes the oil onto the chain. So when you see the oil appear in the bubble, you just push it down a few times, and that pushes it through onto the chain, through the body, basically. So once you've plugged your battery in, which is literally just a matter of sliding it in like that, you've got the little cover on the blade, which you pull off, and you've also got this guard as well, which you leave on. Your chain wants to be tensioned. It's come out of the factory, out of the box. It won't operate by just pulling the trigger. You have to push that button in and pull the trigger at the same time, like that. So you do that with your thumb and that, like that sort of thing. That's how you do that. To adjust the blade, you only want about 2 or 3 mil of slack there, which this has already got. But you would undo that bolt there, and there's a screwdriver slot there, and with the screwdriver they provide you with, you just loosen that off until you get that amount of slack there. Right. And that's basically all you do. Then you tighten that nut back up again. That holds it in place. So that now should be ready to work. So I've got a pair of ladders out by our tree. I'm going to use these glasses at the moment. We see what these are like. They're not the best out there, but they'll do the job.
Tell you what, you want to put them gloves on, keep your hands warm.
Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, so I'm going to put these gloves on, Sharon. Well spotted.
Well, that's what they come with, so we should use them.
Yeah, they're quite a small glove actually. But obviously, if you want a more
for those of you that can remember.
What?
Black and white minstrels. Some white gloves.
Mammy, come on, mammy. Right, I've got the ladders over by the tree. Now we've got a full charge battery now. Let's go and see if we can prune. That's the tree over there, Sharon. Show them the tree.
Or are you Michael Jackson?
Could be one or the other, Sharon. Oh, moonwalk.
Merlin's liking it.
Right, well, let's start off with a low one first of all. I've got the ladders here now, but come over here, baby.
Right, leave a low one for me to have a go in a minute.
Well,
yeah?
okay, well, fair enough.
So I can let you know how easy it is from a woman's point of view.
Let me just get up here. You can come nearer, Sharon. Get nearer up here, baby.
I'm just more worried about you falling. I don't want you falling on me.
I'm all right. I've put it up there. Now I'm just going to try and cut one off first of all to try and thin things out a bit. So I'm going to just hold the chainsaw there. Oh, that's easy.
Oh, Jesus, that's on my head.
Oh, sorry.
He says stand there and he dropped a branch on my head, everyone.
That's easy. Come out the way, dogs.
That was very quick.
It was very quick. In fact, I'm going to get up a little bit higher now.
Oh, here we go.
Because I want to sort of thin the branches out. Now, can you see me up there, the baby?
Yeah.
Mine, it might fall, so I'm going to tell you this time. Wow, that's really quick, isn't it?
That is very sharp.
Thing is, it's easy to operate as well.
Mummy plump there.
I can't help that, Sharon.
So that's going to be good like for chopping it up small as well?
Yep. So let me do a few more little ones.
He's going to get blinking happy now, isn't he?
No, it's got to come down, isn't it?
Oh, not all of it. I wanted the top ones doing. Oh, look, it goes to the ones where I stand.
Really easy to operate, I must say. So we need to get this thick trunk cut here sort of thing, but there's a lot of weight up there, you know.
Yeah, and that's going directly on my head then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't want to... I'm going to have to sort of get up here a little bit more, but the actual operation of it is really, really simple.
Oh, there's a plum.
I see a couple of plums on it, yeah. Let's cut a bit more this away.
Right. We're going to let him do a bit and then I'll move it up back by the wall.
How easy was that? Can you pull that into the garden?
Well, not with this, because I've got this at the moment.
Yeah, give us it here then. Go on in, baby.
I've got to move this out of the way first.
Yep, that cut through that, an absolute piece of cake, folks. Look, there it is there, look. Now, instead, I would have been up here sawing, you see. Can you reach it? That's it, just drag it into the garden. Look at that, look. That was so... Well, it's seconds that went down, Sharon, didn't it?
Yeah, well, you've not got to do too much because of all this mess.
No, I know that. Well, we've got to cut it down, Sharon. That's
yeah, we can be done a bit each time, can't it?
Right, I'm just going to cut a few more down, folks, but I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, OK, I've done it. That only took about 10 minutes, if I'm honest with you.
My husband, all or nothing with food, all or nothing with trees.
There you go. That's taking it down nicely now. My main concern was going across into next door's garden, which, as you can see now, that doesn't do that now. But all in all, that's taking it down really easy. Cut some nice thick branches up there. As you can see, the big trunks going up there. I've pruned all them back, and that's what we've got off over here. So all we've got to do now, look, there's quite a lot there, isn't there? Do you want a little go or what?
I'll have a go just to show for the ladies.
All right, but you want to put the gloves on? Here. There you go. Let's just hold that for a minute. Just have a look at that. Let's just press that button, Sharon. Just see how much charge we've used there. Ready? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still got full charge, look. Don't forget, we haven't charged it up, Sharon.
No.
And as you can see, the chain, look. Now, can you see it gets a little bit slacker? So all you would do now is you'd undo that thing there and then tighten that up until that went a little bit tighter again, and then just give another couple of pushes on the chain oil just to push the old oil through onto the blade as well. Right, so let's take Sharon over here. Right, see that one there, Sharon? Look.
Yeah.
you might want to hold it in that hand, just to hold it. And when you hold it, stop for a minute. Let me give you a bit of guidance first. Get it going first, and then introduce it. Okay, so hold it firm. It will jump about a bit. Keep going. There you go. How simple was that?
Very simple, but it's got a little pull for you ladies.
Yeah.
But once you get used to that, you've
just got to understand how a chainsaw works, basically.
That's my first time ever using a chainsaw.
There you go, and it's a lot safer than using the big petrol ones where you hold it with 2 hands.
I wouldn't use them.
Go on and do another one. Hold that on there again, like that. Just hold that there with your hand, steady it.
I'm going to get that bit there.
Yeah, mind your fingers. Start it out first. Don't start it on the work. That's it. There you go. There you go, look how easy she's doing that, look.
It's very simple.
So it's a nice, simple tool to use. You do get 2 batteries. Now, we've done that whole tree there and it's not even affected that shell, is it?
No, it's a good Christmas present for people, being as Christmas is coming up. Or it's a good Halloween present.
Oh, there we go. Chainsaw Massacre, Sharon. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link below for that, folks.
Very light.
It's a very good price at the moment, and there is a 10% discount code as well down there as well. It's very cheap. Go and take a look at it, and I think you'll be surprised at the price of that. But
I'm impressed with that.
It makes your gardening, if you're doing a lot of pruning stuff and all that, very, very handy. I ain't got to get the petrol one out and start all that up. And as I say, it's barely touched that first battery, and we've done all that there. Look, all that's come down. Look, off of that tree there.
Yeah, amazing.
Shell, I think it's time to go in for a cup of tea. Well, there we go, folks. We're going to leave that vlog there now. We've finished that tree.
Highly recommend that, ladies.
Yeah, we've finished that tree for the moment. That's all we're going to do with that at the moment. Just leave it now to its own devices. And I'm going to have to spend a bit of time now just pruning all that lot up anyway.
Well, you've got a good little tool to do it with.
And it gives me loads more scrap wood, Sharon, for my outside cooking. Yeah. My little cooking things outside.
Well, I'm fire indoors.
Yeah. Anyway, don't forget, folks, if you're interested in our videos and you like them, do hit the subscribe button down there and ring that little notification bell, because the lovely people at SeeSii have given us one to give away to you lot as well. You'll have to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell.
Hit that hype!
I'll be notifying you via our community post, so you need to ring the bell because you'll get hopefully a notification that we're going to be giving one away.
When he does that, I'm going to also let you know on the Kasori page on Facebook.
Yeah, so we're going to be notifying you the winner on Sunday's vlog. So if you want one of these for free, we have got another one which is brand new, hasn't been used at all.
UK only.
UK only, I'm afraid, because we've got to ship it. So hopefully UK mainland only for that one. But anyway, keep one eye out and do check that link out below, folks, with a 10% discount code. It's on for a really good price and not a bad little piece of kit.
I'm really impressed with it. I didn't think it'd be that easy and this light.
Anyway, bit of a mixed bag this video, but we'll see you in the next one. And until then,
bye.
Bye for now. Oh, one thing I forgot to say, Cher.
Yeah?
I just want to show you the size of my plums.
Well, because one's a lot bigger than the other. Perhaps you should go and see someone about that.
Juicy little things, look, aren't they?
Oh, I'm going to eat that in
They're ready to go now.
Ready to go in my tummy.
There we go. And we've got some pears over here, folks, as well.
Yeah, we've got some in the fruit bowl now.
We've got some windfall. Look down here, look. Down on the floor there.
That's treeful.
Treefall, windfall. Look, there's still loads on there.
Yeah. I've got a load in the fruit bowl now.
Fruit in the garden, Sharon, isn't it lovely?
It's lovely, own grown, and you know, nothing's been on it.
And we planted them many years ago, didn't we?
We did.
Anyway, bye for now.
Bye.